Uncle Ron and stuff. Today's episode is going to be about computer memory and computer hard drive and the difference between the two. Now, I think most people know this, and if you know it, just skip right on through. Okay, so I've heard people say that they got a message saying they're out of memory on their computer. No, they're confusing the word memory for hard disk space, and there is a difference between the two. This is what computer memory looks like. It comes on circuit boards like this, gets plugged down in the motherboard, and this memory, when you turn your computer off, it forgets everything that was stored in it. You have a processor, you have memory, you have a hard disk. When you power your computer up, the little teeny program on your computer uh, tells the memory to go get stuff off the hard drive. It pulls it into memory, and then it starts executing it. Memory is very fast. Hard drives are very slow. So this sits between the processor and your hard drive, the stored space. You turn the power off, this loses. It doesn't remember anything. Okay, this is what a typical hard drive looks like in a computer. This one is an old mechanical type, and inside of this box there are looks like records, old vinyl records, around circular discs, and there is a little head that comes out and either uh, writes data to that magnetic surface of that platter, it's called a platter, or it reads it, and it writes it from memory, or it reads it to memory. From memory to processor plays with everything. This is talking to the processor. This is talking to memory. Okay, you will never get a message saying you can't do such and such because you're out of memory. What it's saying is you're out of hard disk space. Now, what happens is you buy yourself a computer, but you don't want to spend big money on it. So you get one that looks like it's fast enough, good enough for you. And the two things that PC builders, manufacturers do that they can play with the price is what is the chip that's inside, the processor chip. And it can have two processors, 4, 6, 8, or whatever. That's one cost point. What kind of processor is in it? Second cost point is how much memory is in it. Uh, the low end computer will have like 8 gigabytes of memory. A higher end computer can have 30. I think I've seen even with 100 gigabytes of memory can be put onto a motherboard. And finally, the other price point is how large is and the type of permanent storage you have. To keep it in a low price range, they either reduce the amount of memory you have, reduce the speed of the processor or how many CPUs it has, or they reduce the size of this, the hard drive, how much can you store on it. I don't know the current market as to the minimum hard drive. I would think it would be maybe 250 gigabytes of what's known as solid state drive, and that's much faster than the old mechanical drive. That's a minimum, I think 250. But when you figure that Windows probably takes at least 100 gigabytes itself, you can store a lot of data on it. But if you have duplicates or you save a lot of movies or photographs or whatever, you can run out of space on a hard drive. This, you're never going to get an error message saying you're low on memory. That isn't going to happen. It's going to happen that you have not enough disk space to accomplish whatever you want to do. Okay, I think everybody knows that, but I just want to make it clear for those who don't. Um, Memory, sometimes all you do is what kind of memory does it have? You can add more memory. Sometimes your computer will have 8 in it when it can hold a max of 24. This you have to replace the whole module, which means you have to copy it to a new hard drive and then put the newer hard drive in it. If you run out of memory, that's one. Run out of disk space, that's one solution. The other is to add a USB hard drive on the side. That will expand the amount of hard disk space you could have to permanently store things on. You can do that. It would have a different drive letter, but you can do that if you run out of hard disk space in your computer, not memory, but hard disk space. That's it for Uncle Ron's stuff. Today is the 26th of February, 2026. I hope winter is over. It's been a long one here, gray and overcast and chilly and cold. Anyway, bye bye for now.